Okay, everybody, I want to welcome you back. This is day number 69 inside of our 30K in 90 days challenge. And in today's video lesson, guys, we are going to be talking about starting with the end in mind. Now, remind you, we're talking all about growing your YouTube channel over these last 20 or so days that we have left. And we want to make sure that our videos and the framework of our videos are set up the right way. Okay, so we're going to get into that. But before we do, my name is Tracy Walker. I want to welcome you to this particular video lesson. It's day number 69 out of 90, guys. We are winding on down. I am a baseball mom. In fact, I'm just getting in from my son's game tonight. He did really good today. He went 3 for 3. He pitched. He knocked down about, let me see, he probably faced 6 or 7 batters. And I think he struck out like maybe 5 or 6 of them. Okay. So he did really, really good on that. He has some great defensive plays at second base and a really good play when he was at short. The catcher threw it down the second. He tagged the guy out that was running the second. So I'm telling you guys, we had a really good night. But guess what? I still had to get here and get this done. All right. So baseball mom life is in full effect. I am also a documented 7-figure earner in the digital marketing space. I've been able to start learning these digital marketing skills, guys, way back in 2008 when hardly anybody was even thinking about digital marketing. There were people back then telling us that we could not make money on the internet. Like they were telling us that we needed to be in people's faces, that we needed to be in their houses, that we needed to be on the phones with them. Right. And we were kind of rebels, like, no, we think we could do it like this. And we did. These skills have allowed me to become a multimillionaire in the network marketing space. I've built teams of over 30, 40, 50,000 people worldwide, made close to $2 million building organizations in that way. I've used this skill set to also grow and leverage affiliate marketing programs that I absolutely love. In fact, I have a couple right now that I'm working with, and they're just true, straight affiliate marketing. And the skills have allowed me to be either the top earner or the top producer, or at least one of the top earners, one of the top producers in whatever program I have chosen to market and associate with, because, hey, when something works, it freaking works. Doesn't matter what I am promoting, the skill is the skill. It's what pays the bills. Okay. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I've been able to take these skills and build my own products, make my own stuff. I've sold my own courses and trainings and downloads and blueprints and ebooks and podcasts and whatever it is, coaching programs. I've done all of that. So the skills that I've learned that I'm teaching you over these 90 days have helped me to not only market and sell other people's products, but create, develop, design, and sell my own. All right. So that is something for you to note. And final note about me and what you need to know is that I am what I like to call a digital, a a marketing automations expert. I couldn't even get the dang on word out. A marketing automations expert. And I'm gonna tell you why, guys, I got so good at doing this and learning how to get so good at doing this, because when my son got to be about 4 or 5 years old, I put him in jujitsu, probably like 4 or 5, yeah, jujitsu. And we would go to jujitsu 3 times a week, right? And my son was learning how to make people tap out. He was learning how to put people in arm bars. He was learning how to take people down, right? And he had a couple of tournaments with it. It was absolutely amazing. But I realized my son was kind of like, he liked the whole athletic type of realm, right? And so then probably around 6, he just started taking a liking to baseball, right? And next thing I knew, we were in Little League. Next thing I knew, we were in travel ball. Next thing I know, we're in Little League, travel ball, and now we're in flag football. It is growing, and he's 10. And let me tell you something, my time that I thought was for me That doesn't exist. Okay. I had to tell him tonight, listen, he's like, Mom, watch this. No, I don't want to watch nothing else. You know why? Because I got to do my live. Okay. I've been with you since 4 o'clock. I picked your butt up from school at 4 o'clock, and I've literally done everything Josiah needed his mom to do. From 4 o'clock, he had batting practice at 5. He had to be ready with his team at 6:30, and he had a game at 7:30. And then we had to leave that we didn't get done till about 10. Then we had to get something to eat, get home. Guys, listen, if I don't have automations working in my business, then I don't have a business. Do you understand? If I don't have a lead capture page capturing leads from the videos and from the content that I already have out here with call to actions in them, then there's no way I will generate leads. If those leads didn't go through an automated sales process where there's a buy button and everything is explained and there's a video and there's written text and pictures and breakdowns and all that, if that didn't exist and a buy button, then people would not be able to buy where I am sleeping and I wake up to, $900 sales, $600 sales, $300 sales, right? It just would not be a reality, guys, because I cannot do a lot of this heavy lifting. Now, I don't know about you, but if you are a person that is looking for time freedom, okay, for me, I need time freedom because I'm a mother to an athlete and an A student. And I just don't have a lot of time to be playing around, ball and chain to the computer, sitting around all day long, twiddling my thumbs, hoping and praying for something to work. I got to get content out here in a lot of time that I have. I have then got to have things moving through automation so that follow-ups can happen, sales can happen, and my life can blossom and grow and be fruitful while I'm doing my responsibility as a mother. Okay. And so that marketing automations expert part is the thing that you're really going to want to pay attention to when I'm talking to you, because this is not about heavy lifting. This is not about slaving over the computer. This is about learning a skill. This is about being able to put out content that works for you over and over and over and over again, and literally having an automated sales process that people are able to enter themselves into that you do not have to monitor. Do you understand? All right. So those are the things that you need to know about me. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get into it for today, because I'm not going to hold you too long because as tag. Okay, let's get right to it. So now we're going to talk about starting with the end in mind. I want you to think about when you get ready to go on YouTube and you get ready to do a video. There's some things that you need to already know. There's some things you need to already have laid out that you're crystal clear about so that you're not stumbling and bumbling and just trying to shoot from the hip. Now, let me reference it and let me kind of give you an analogy. Let's say you're going to go on a road trip, right? Now I know there's sometimes people do it, but how often have you actually just got up one day and decided that you were going to get in your car, or you were going to go rent a truck or a van or whatever you're going to do, and you were just going to just drive aimlessly, randomly, without any sense of direction? You just wanted to just go somewhere. You were so thirsty to go somewhere that you just got in the car, whatever car it was, and you just started driving any random direction. Now, you might be kind of spontaneous and you might be adventurous, but I could probably almost guarantee you knew where you wanted to go. I can almost guarantee that you knew, well, I don't know exactly where in Florida I want to go, but I live in Atlanta and I want to go to Florida. So at least you know that you're going to be going south, right? That's beginning with the end in mind. I know that when I'm starting at in Georgia, I know that I'm going to end up in Florida. So even with just that, I know I need to go south. Right? If your end was to end up in Texas, then you know you need to go west. If your goal was to go to New York, you know you need to go northeast from Atlanta. Okay? So if you know that you need to start with the end in mind with other things, such as going on a road trip, such as going on a trip in general, you get on an airplane, you know exactly where you're going. You don't just get on an airplane and wherever that airplane takes you is wherever you land, is it? No, you go in there, you book a ticket, and you begin with the end in mind. I want to go to Cancun. So you start searching tickets, prices, whatever, airlines for what? Cancun. You don't just randomly get on a plane and just go to the airport and just jump on somebody's plane. That doesn't usually exist. So when you're doing your YouTube videos, I want you to have a destination. Okay. You don't even need to go anywhere. You don't even need to start it until you plug a destination in. Okay. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to identify the goal of the video. What is the goal of the video? Now, if you remember at the very beginning of this here video, I said this is day number 69 of our 30K 90-day challenge. And in this video lesson, we're going to be talking about starting with the end in mind, right? That is the goal for this video, to teach you 3 things that you need to have lined up so that you can begin knowing exactly where you're going to go, so that you can craft a video that fits inside of that framework, right? So what is the goal of your video? Is the goal to teach something? Like the goal of this is to give you some information, but it's to teach you something. Right? It's to teach you something. So you say, aha, okay, now I know how to do something. It's to move you from where you are to where you want to go. At least one step, one more foot in front of the other, right? It's just success. Remember what I said, success is the progressive realization towards a worthy ideal. It's the progressive realization. So we're progressing here. I'm giving you another step that you can take as it relates to the framework of setting up your YouTube channel. Okay. So, what is the goal? What is the purpose? What is the point? What are you trying to get across in the video? You must know that before you start. Like, just write it down. Write down where you're going with this, right? And the purpose and the intent. Now, once you know what the goal of the video is, then you need to ask yourself and you need to answer, what do you want your audience to walk away with? For me, what I want you, as an example, for me, what I want you to walk away with is a clearer understanding of how to set up the YouTube video. Right? I do not want you thinking that there is no method to the madness for anyone that gets up here and does a video. People that are good and people that do YouTube videos and people that earn money as content creators have a structure by which they do their video. Nobody gets on a video and has no idea what they want their audience to walk away with. So for me in this video, I want you to walk away with a complete understanding of what 3 things you need to do in order to make sure you have the proper framework for your YouTube video. Any YouTube video, it doesn't matter, all of your YouTube videos should follow this exact same framework. Number 1, what's the goal of the video? Number 2, what do you want your audience to walk away with? I want my audience to walk away with a better understanding of what to do. That's what I want. I want them to walk away with a better understanding of what to do. So I break it down 1, 2, 3. Do this first, do this second, do this third, right? First is the goal. Second is the walk away. What do I want you to walk away with? So I've shared that with you, but what you need to do is you need to understand that for your video. What do you want your audience to eventually walk away with as a result of coming into contact with you? If they don't walk away with something, guys, then you didn't deliver any value. Do you understand? You have to give something. All right. So, what do you want your audience to walk away with would be the second thing. Now, the third thing is, how do you want your audience to feel after they watch this video? For me, the way that I want you to feel after watching this video is clear. I want you to feel clarity. I want you to feel like I can do this. I want you to feel like you do not have to be a producer or some sort of, person behind the scenes that's pulling a bunch of strings. I just want you to know that if you follow these basic 3 things, you will have a framework that will work for you for every single video. Now, are you going to say that in the video? Like, I'm saying it to you now because I'm giving you an example, but generally I don't say to you. So now here's how I want you to feel, right? You've got to know that you want the people to feel empowered. You've got to know that you want the people to feel like, oh, I can do this. You've got to already know that you want the people to feel like, oh my goodness, okay, it's not as hard as I thought. You got to know that. So if you know that going in, then the way that you communicate, the way that you break down the information, and the way that you convey the messages will have to come across in such a way to fulfill that which you want your audience to feel. Okay? How do you want your audience to feel? You want your audience to feel empowered? I do. I want you to feel empowered. I'm giving you all these trainings over these last 69 days because why? I want you to have the tools in your tool belt. I don't want you saying, I don't know what to do. I don't want you saying, oh, I'm lost. I'm confused. I'm this. I don't want you to feel confused. Like I said, I want you to feel and I want you to have clarity. And through clarity, you'll be able to take action. That's what my goal is, to inspire you into action, right? And I want you to feel like you can actually make this thing tick for you, right? That's what I want. So you need to ask yourself before you record the video, how do you want your audience to feel after they watch the video? If you want people to feel confused, then mumble and bumble your way through. If you want people to feel inspired, then you got to say things and do things with energy so that they feel inspired. You got to give them some examples of things that the way that they can do it or how they can experience it. You've got to be the person that is responsible for the way the value comes across. So if you don't know how you want them to feel, then you'll just be saying and doing whatever without any core direction. And I want you to have a direction. Okay. So now, when you literally apply these three things, which are knowing the goal of the video, which is what do you want your audience to walk away with, and which is how do you want your audience to feel after they watch the video? If you understand those things, then you will be able to set up your videos in a way where you could do that framework for every video. You could do that framework for every live if you wanted to, right? You could do that framework for anything that you wanted because it is a framework that actually speaks to people and helps them to tap into the emotional side of things where they say, okay, yeah, right. Yeah, this makes sense to me. And as long as you have light bulbs going off in their mind, you're going to be good to go. So I want you to adopt this 3-step process. I want you to think about the next video that you want to do for your YouTube channel. I don't want you to do the video. But I want you to answer these questions or go through this framework and make sure that you know the answers. Okay. If you want to write them down, knock yourself out. If you want to take a picture of them, knock yourself out. If you want to type it on your notepad on your phone or on your notepad on your computer or literally write it down by hand, it doesn't make me any difference. The bottom line is that you have to have a framework so that you hit the main points that make the most sense for your audience to listen, to hear, and then take action the way that you will instruct them to do at the end of that video. Okay. So I hope you guys got that here on today. Very simple lesson, very straightforward, very straight to the point, which I tend to be. I try my best to be most of the time. Okay. And before we close out and I get you all prepared for tomorrow, which is day number 70. Oh my God, 70 days of going live. This is absolutely insane. Can you guys believe it? We've been going live for 70 days. Okay. Guys, we only got 20 more days left, 21 more days left after tomorrow. Okay. So we are winding this thing down. And I want to make sure that you recognize that this is day 69. There are 68 more days ahead of this video. And if you have not had a chance to start at day one and start making your way through this series, this challenge, that is something that you want to write down on your to-do list. And it needs to be something that you do because if you follow what I'm telling you and what I'm teaching you in these videos, guys, you are going to be set up to win and to be successful in your digital marketing venture, in anything that you want to market and sell, because the skill set is the skill set. It doesn't matter what you sell. Like I said to you at the beginning, I've done it in network marketing, I've done it in affiliate marketing, I've done it in my own stuff. It doesn't matter what it is, but you've got to know how to do it so that you can just simply apply it to whatever product or service is making your heart warm and fuzzy at that time. Okay. Now, listen, check this out. I got a gift for you. Okay. If you are new here and you have not yet gotten your hands on my free digital marketing blueprint, where I share with you the game plan and literally the strategic step-by-step process by which you can take in order to get yourself from where you are now to $900 a day, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on the link below in the description section if you are watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this over on Facebook, you want to still go down to the comments, but you will find the link in the comments. It is not above in the description. It is down in the comments. YouTube, down in the description. It's the link. It says get the blueprint. If by chance you are watching this over on Instagram, I'm going to send you the link directly. But what you need to do is comment the word blueprint. Comment blueprint in the comment section underneath this video. And I'm going to automatically send you the link for you to be able to go ahead and get the download. Now, once you get the link, whether you're clicking the link below in the comments or the description, or whether you're typing the word blueprint and I'm DMing you the link, you want to click on it and you want to put your email address, your very best email address, in the box on that next page. And that is what is going to allow my automated follow-up email system, hello, to go ahead and send you the link to the Google Doc. And then you can download the Google Doc. You cannot download the Google Doc. You can just look at it if you want to. You can do whatever you want to do with it, but you will get access to it via email. All right. So you want to make sure you put your best email address in there. Now, while you're waiting on that, after you put your email in there, while you're waiting on the download link to be emailed to you, which only take like a split second, you're going to be redirected to watch a video. I'm going to highly recommend that you watch that video because it's going to show you how you can leverage digital marketing and a community and an automated sales process to start generating up to $900 per day, following the same exact framework, the same exact strategy that I am using and 39,000 other people are using inside of our community. Okay, community of like-minded people, community of people who are looking to take things to the next level, a community of people who actually want to learn digital marketing. Inside of this community, we teach you about how to do faceless marketing if you don't want to be on the video, okay, or on the Instagram. You can do faceless Instagram, faceless YouTube. We teach you how to build and grow your TikTok. We teach you how to market on Instagram. We teach you how to market on YouTube. We teach you how to market and get things going on Facebook. We teach you how to post free ads to generate leads, right? And a ton of other things. So it's well worth you watching that short video and then clicking that link so that you get all the details on the program and then make a decision whether or not it's for you to actually work with us and come hang out with me inside of our community where we are doing digital marketing. We're helping people become financially free, giving them their time back and doing it just through, what the world has evolved into, social media marketing. All right. So I want to make sure that you are all set. If for any reason you don't see the link in the description or in the comments, or you cannot comment blueprint on Instagram, guess what? You can see the link right here. MakeMoneyWithTracy.com. Just go right here, type it into your browser, MakeMoneyWithTracy.com. Make sure Tracy is spelled Tracey, okay? And you will still be able to access the exact same blueprint. So however you want to get to it, comments, description, or direct URL, I've got you covered. Okay. Get your hands on the free digital marketing blueprint right now. All right. Now, with that being said, guys, we are set to go. You are all packaged up with a bow. You know how to set up your video framework. And I will see you on tomorrow for day number 70 as we count down on our last 20 days of the challenge. I'm excited you guys are hanging out. Don't give up. Stick with me. We're almost done. See you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.